Okay, we are live December 11th, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So let's look at what happened today. Yesterday, remember, yesterday we had the interest rate decision. So Powell reduced the rates by 0.25%. So this is positive as a whole. The lower the interest rates, the higher the stock market, basically. That's the thinking. So what did happen today? So let's first look at where we are in terms of our patterns. So big bullish channel right here, check. Congestion zone going sideways within that bullish channel, midterm, check. Smaller bullish channel, we bounce here. Remember, we tend to bounce. We tend to bounce, we tend to bounce, we bounced. So this one also good, barely good, but we are good. So today, then let me check, go on the 1 hour chart to get more details as to what happened today. So yesterday had a nice run up basically after the conference call that Jerome Powell gave. So after that conference call, things were really moving. You know, Tesla went as high as 456. And then for the last candle, we came back down a little bit. Today, we continued down, stabilized at 440.13. You know, we are starting to get used to that number. Really starting to get used to that number. You know, this was used not too long ago. Not too long ago, right here as a buy signal. A second time. So this was a buy signal right here. We also had one right here too at 440. This was a continuation signal. We had another buy signal right here. But today, no buy signal today. You know, things are moving down. So things are moving down and stabilizing. So, you know, we took profit on what we could take profit on. So we are just in a wait and see attitude, letting things stabilize a little bit. So right now, you know, that 440.13 was perfectly used as support. So this is confirming that our lines are good because we are bouncing on our lines. And we are moving a little bit higher, and now we are stabilizing just a bit higher, 443.62. Another line that we had, which was the low that we had yesterday, actually. So we are in a wait and see mode. In terms of momentum, no momentum. The momentum has been lost with what has been happening. So no stochastic over 60. So the move up that we had today after the move down was here. The move up is here. The move up should not be considered an indication that Tesla wants to go higher. It's not an indication. So far, we can only consider this a dead cat bounce. That's it, no more. So that's on the 1 hour chart. Maybe tomorrow this is going to change. We are looking at each day to see what are the patterns at play and if we have momentum or not on the different time frames. On the 1 hour chart, we look at it once an hour. On the daily chart, we only need to look at it once a day. So on the daily chart, everything's good. Everything's good. You know, we have momentum right here. The only thing that we are looking at right now is, are we getting outside of this bullish channel? We are technically outside. But when this is this close, I prefer not to comment too much. We'll see with the second candle tomorrow what is going to happen. What is nice today? What is nice is that we have a long wick at the bottom right here. So this is the long wick at the bottom. So this is showing us that the stock tried to go lower and was pushed back up. So this is a positive sign. So in order for buy signals, in order to find buy signals, we can start thinking back at looking at 449.68 if we go higher than that number tomorrow. Stochastic is going to be close to 60 or above. So, you know, this would be a buy signal. but it has reverted in the past at 452. So with a caution, you know, this could be a buy, but this could reverse. And we are stuck with the same thing too. At 459 right here, we tend to go and cave in at 459 or even below. So, you know, lots of congestion. When we are going to start to move above 459, then we are going to be a bit more certain that things are not going to reverse. A little bit more certain, but the big number is 467. 467, because this is a major resistance right here. Major resistance. So 467 is really the big number that once we break it, we should be really going. So that is it for Tesla. We are also going to take a look at the VIX. VIX, you know, this is fantastic. This is fantastic. The VIX is at 1485. So it's dropping like crazy. So we should be having a nice move. So maybe tomorrow is we are going to see that move. So the VIX has really started moving down starting at 12:30 at noon. Before in the morning today, VIX started to go high. So, you know, this has not helped many stocks. So this is why things are not perfectly right now, because the VIX went higher. So we just need things to stabilize with a low VIX for at least 1 day so that things can start to pick up. Let's take a look at the rest of the market, how they have been affected by this decision and this increasing VIX this morning and decreasing VIX this afternoon. Dow Jones, fantastic. Look at this. Dow Jones shooting higher. This is great, actually. You know, we broke 48,000 right here, broke 48,457, which was this high. We are just full steam ahead. This is quite impressive. SPX, nice day. We are a little bit higher. We finished a little bit higher than where we were yesterday. This is yesterday right here. So breaking new grounds. And Dow Jones and SPX, you know, they are not slanted towards technology. They are broad market. So broad market, this is doing great. If we take a look at NASDAQ, well, NASDAQ is more technology oriented. So the tech stocks are not moving that much. You see this? We have a horizontal resistance at 25,800 right here. And we are quite a bit away. We are going sideways. We are not breaking this. And take a look at Dow Jones. We are breaking stuff up. And also in a lesser manner for SPX. But we are still breaking new ground. So, you know, technology is being laggard a little bit. QQQ also not moving much. So technology, Tesla, blah, 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 they are not moving yet. Russell, small caps. Yesterday we had a big move. Today this is also continuing. So small caps is where things are at right now. So if you want me to do technical analysis on some small caps that you know, send them to me. Give them to me in the comment section below, and I might pick a few. So let's take a look at gold and silver. Well, gold continuing higher. It keeps bouncing on that support right here. Fantastic, moving higher. So, you know, this is a buy. Silver, this one is breaking outside of our bullish channel. So strong one. We are starting to see some wick at the top. So it's caving in a little bit. So maybe it's due for a pause, but the move has been nice recently. Bitcoin, well, you know, this is not bad. We are up 0.62% compared to the close of yesterday. Still have to break that 93,000 right here, cannot close above it. But we have momentum on the daily chart. And yes, we are still into this downward channel. So yeah, this is having an impact. We need to clear that downward channel. We need to clear that 93,000. Then, depending on what's happening, we might be able to call a buy signal for Bitcoin at that point. Let's take a look at Ethereum. Ethereum, better than Bitcoin again. You know, this is on a better trajectory. Yesterday, it did this. You know, it went super high, broke several resistance, boom, came back down. This is why we need to wait for a candle completion before concluding that we have a break. And this is exactly why, because, you know, if we look at this bullish channel right here, this is the bullish channel resistance, broke, closed just a bit above, just a tiny bit above, and now we started there and we moved lower. So, you know, these lines are important. What else can I say? These lines are important. When we close above these lines, it's a sign. When we just wick outside of these lines, it's not the same. We are not closing above, so it is not the same. It is not as good. And we have the proof right now. We are coming down today. So, you know, as a whole, we are still making higher lows. You know, these are the lows. You know, we are making higher lows. So we are getting close. We are getting close, my friends. What can I say? It has not happened yet. I cannot make it happen if it has not happened. But if I do this, this is looking awfully good. You know, I could do this like this. If I include these 2 points right here, we are making higher lows. This one is a little bit different in terms of you know, we are making higher lows like this. We are making higher highs also. A little bit of a flat right here. So we are so close to having a move. We are outside of our bearish channel. So this is why I say Ethereum is better than Bitcoin. Ethereum is outside of its downward channel. Bitcoin is inside. So Bitcoin is still trending down on the daily chart. Ethereum is not trending down anymore. It's trending sideways, making higher lows, very close to making a higher high. So very close to moving. So, you know, when we are going to start to break 33.53, I said that before, this is going to start to look very nice. We have momentum, so we need, you know, we have momentum, so this means that the stock has power behind it. Buyers are trending this, the stock, I'm calling it a stock, the crypto. The buyers are pushing the crypto, this crypto higher. They have inertia, moving inertia. You can have inertia that's at a standstill. You can have moving inertia. This is moving inertia. So we need to break these resistance, and then we can pile up. We can pile up the money. Let's take a look at BMNR. BMNR caving in a little bit. Still has momentum. Still into a bullish channel. Still outside of its bearish channel. So, you know, nothing bad. So this is a temporary move down, you know, from yesterday. This is a move down. We were at 40 bucks yesterday. We are at 38.38 right now. Look at how perfectly we are stabilizing at 38.35. 38.35, we are at 38.38. 3 cents above. 3 cents above. So precise. So and this is on the 1 hour chart. So this is the bullish channel right here. Bullish channel that we have been in since when is that? Since November 20th. So since November 20th, we have been going higher. Now we are stabilizing a little bit and getting close to the support side. I like this all the time. When we are getting close to the support side, then we could have a nice move. So, you know, 1 or 2 days of sideways move, I would not mind at all, because that would allow us to get to the support side, and the next swing could bring us to 47 bucks. So we are talking about $9 move, a $9 move eventually for BMNR. So pretty nice, pretty nice. If you buy 1,000 of those, you know, that's 9,000 bucks. So that's pretty nice. And something I will start to cover also, which is related with Bitcoin and Ethereum. You know, we are talking about both of these. There's the Ethereum Bitcoin ratio. So this is Ethereum divided by Bitcoin. So this is showing the value between the two. And recently, you know, right here, Ethereum is gaining value compared to Bitcoin. This is what this means right here. So, and supposedly, well, two things. First, Ethereum is on the low side of the value compared to Bitcoin. Because, you know, in 2021, 2022, Ethereum was 0.07 compared to Bitcoin, and right now we are at 0.03. So if we have an appreciation of Ethereum back to 0.07, we are talking a double in increase in value, an increase in value, double. So that would be nice. And second thing I want to say is that Tom Lee, which we follow a little bit, is mentioning that because Ethereum is going to be useful for stablecoin, for the tokenization of the stock market and everything, the value ratio between Ethereum and Bitcoin should be in favor of Ethereum. So we could be having Ethereum that is appreciating more than Bitcoin. And anyway, so I'm just saying that I'm going to be watching this a little bit. So right now we are still trending down. So Ethereum is decreasing in value compared to Bitcoin since 2017. But recently, since April of this year, we have been increasing in value. So at some point, very close to maybe in February or so, we are going to see if we are continuing this trend up, or if we are continuing the trend down. So we are going to take a look at this from time to time. So great. So thank you very much, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for commenting. You know, this is all helping. We have a Discord server that you can take part of if you want to get additional information about other stocks than the ones that we are following right here, right now on this live. So consider doing that. You need to see this as an investment, you know. When you play with the stock market, when you trade, when you invest, you are putting money in. You are putting money in, hoping to get more out. So this is the same thing. So knowledge is also a valuable commodity. So I'm going to wish you a great evening. We are going to talk tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday. And I will tell you à la prochaine si Dieu le veut.